Tree Fest! Scoop and poop! Woo! Hello everybody. Dennis Allen here. I am at Andrea's house. She's the one that is putting together Tree Fest. Eddie Murphy, that's him in the background. Nickelback's here. And so we're here. I don't know how many we're picking up, but those are all oak stakes and tubes so the deer don't chomp out the little buds. There's tall ones and there's short ones. Look at all these. Like, she's serious. That's how many trees. Think about this. Every one of those tubes is going to be a tree that's going to help save the planet. Look at all those. I guess I'm trespassing, but look at all that. All those trees. It's a beautiful thing. So we're here to pick up our stakes, and then look at more trees right there. What kind of trees are these? That is a spinach tree. I don't know if that's true. It didn't. I don't think it says spinach. But here we are at a Futhy farm. This is Martha Futhy. My neighbor is Brian Futhy. They are brother and sister. So keeping it in family. All right, that's it. Look at that. We are packed to the gills. Eduardo Murfillo is probably scared. I don't want to hit the brakes because that pole will hit him. So I'm gonna drive slow. I'm already in Woodward, I think. Yeah, this is Woodward. John Clare lives down there. That rhymes. So that's it. I'm gonna go drop this off. Who are they? I don't know them. Who are they? New York plates. Go back to Wyoming. They're really from Wyoming. Not... Oh look, and they have Pennsylvania plates in the back.
What?
I don't think that's legal, folks. If it is, I'm gonna do it. And want to take 2 trips? I like to see, like, remember, living in the city, you want to go up the 5-story building with all the bags. So I did that. I got everything fit in here. Nicole didn't think she could do it. We could do it. She got toilet paper. I don't know what she's gonna do with that. Oh, pretty nice. So yeah, we did it. Let's see if we could drive to the site. Andrea posted, put a bunch of stakes in the ground. I gotta switch hands. I think we could easily do this. You can get on too. Oh, already falling off. Hope I don't hit the dog. Eddie, you should move.
He's over here.
Where is he? Alright, so here. Oh, I should see that. Is it falling? So you see the parking lot is not going to be planted. It's pretty much just dead space anyway. So it's going to say the parking spot. But all this area over there is all those little flags, or is a tree. So, wow, that's a lot of trees, folks. A lot of trees. Whoa. We're falling off here. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it. We're going to park somewhere around here, and that's it. So, Nicole did not read the safety manual for the cart. Luckily, she weighs like 14 pounds. Her tattoo's way more than her. Oh boy, hold on, Nicole. I'm trying to stand up and navigate this too. 2 people doing dangerous things. Kids, do not do this at home. I'm gonna drive up the lane there. All those little flags, it kind of looks like a lobster village here. Those little flags are little trees. They're color coordinated. That's a hazelnut. They make nuts that taste like hazelnut. This one is pawpaw. Look at this. All edible, man. I feel like I want to cry. This is so amazing. Andrea, thank you so much. What's this one right here? River birch. River birch right next to the river. It's in the name, so it's got to be good. I mean, you didn't want to put the desert bush there. Sugar maple. Amazing. I saw some... Oh, look at that. There's a piece of wood there. Or garbage. This whole area was garbage. Oak, there's an oak tree. Look at this. It looks like a lobster village. In Maine, you go out and it's a pawpaw, sugar maple, tulip poplar. I don't know what that is, periwinkle. There's some elderberry too. I don't know where the elderberry went, but they're all over, some in there. Oh, there we go, E for elderberry. Woo! Got a lot of elderberries. All these are not just native plants, but they're beneficial. They're set up, look at it. We don't even know where we're gonna put all those yet. It's beneficial plantings. What's this white one? Sugar maple. I should have known that. So we're gonna take a walk over here. I'm gonna use another phone. Look at my hair. Trees over there. Trees on the other side of the creek too. We are here. I was walking here the other day and with Andrea, and Brian always told me that there's another cave on the property, and I think I misunderstood him. I thought he was talking about the one over there that gets filled in, but he said there's one right along the creek, and this looks like it. It's cleared out, kind of, you know, just like a area, like you could see somebody before us piled these rocks out. All I did was clear out like that hay stuff. But yeah, there's definitely some kind of cave in here. It's pretty cool. I just put this board here. Whoa, and I'm falling. Whoa, I'm falling. You see that? What do you think, folks? Is that a cave? Danny? Brother Muckers? What do you think? Is that a cave? I don't know. Come on down Saturday and you can explore it. And then, oh, my hair's a mess. Dirty hand. Alright, here we are at the Boalsburg. There's Eddie Murphy. The Boalsburg native plant sale. We are here before Tree Fest. We're gonna get some extra trees. I definitely want some mulberry. So we're gonna get some here. These are all native plants. It's a big sale. A lot of people I know from Penns Valley are here. A lot of people in my neighborhood. I know her. So yeah, we're gonna get some more plants. Then we're gonna do some planting. Over there is Christopher Columbus's chapel. I'm gonna go check it out. This is a hit. Here we are, me and Nickelback. We're shoveling beep beep. I didn't have to bleep that out because I didn't say it. But this is official. Oh, there's not a single cow. Oh, there's a whole bunch of cows right behind me. That's cow poop, people. A lot of cow poop. That's only from the barn. Brian obviously doesn't clean up the cow poop in the fields. That stays there and gets washed into the creek. But this cow poop is from in the barn when he milks once a day. All grass fed. That's all the cows eat. You won't find any prescription bottles coming out of these cows, folks. So, all natural grass. Tree Fest! Scoop and poop. Woo! Alright, oh no, where are you going? Oh, you can go that way. You can, whatever, this street, you gotta go straight. So, we shoveled a lot of poop. As you can see, it's a cart full of poop. And I'm gonna probably fall into this cart. Oh, I don't even have anywhere to stand. Oh, I cursed that time, whoops. Okay, you're good. I just had to, I dropped the phone. Well, you're good though. So, I got the poop. Sorry about that, I just thought it'd be fun. If you're on headphones, sorry. Can you shift? Don't, alright. Hit the button, the gray button on top. Yep, hit that. One, okay, now go. You're good. No, just one. Now you hit it twice. Yeah, it's good. So, hold on.
Stories of trees and shrubs. There's trees and shrubs that are gonna get the short stakes and tubes. It looks like that, they're shorter. And then there's some that are gonna get the tall tubes and stakes.
Oh, I didn't see many tall stakes. I think there were 2 tall stakes.
Oh, you didn't get 2 bundles?
We got 2 bundles of stakes, but they were both small.
Yeah, there was just like 3 long stakes.
Okay. I'm gonna run home
All right.
and get some more.
Sorry.
Alright. So, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a demonstration. But these are the species that we're going to start with, everything that gets short tubes and stakes. So that includes elderberries, redbuds, hazelnuts, pawpaws, and persimmons. They're edible and they're gorgeous. Just like Dennis.
Even the shirt. Look at that, even Pawpaw
Pawpaw
Festival. That's what we'll be planning.
Yeah, we're going to plant lots of pawpaws. So, the trees and shrubs are over here, and the shovels and stakes are over here. So what I like to do is start with one species at a time. So we'll follow this list. The elderberries are everywhere that there's leaves. So I'll go get, we're planting 50 of them. I'll go get a shovel and all 50 elderberries, and we'll go through the whole demonstration. And Catherine's here to really orient people because I think I have to go home and get some steaks and some ice. So I'm going to get a shovel.
Look, Eddie's trying to chase Johnny Cat. Eddie, that's your sister.
Oh wait, Johnny Cat's a girl?
When I was younger, I thought all cats were girls, so I just kind of like a, I don't know, weird thing.
Small steak and one small piece. So some of these places there's a lot of grass. You guys all know what nettle looks like?
Share. Do you know what nettle looks like?
Yes.
Yes.
So there's some stinging nettle around here.
Yeah.
There's also insane amounts of spring wildflowers like a bloodroot.
Bloodroot. Hey, that's what we were just talking about.
So don't eat this.
Oh, don't eat it.
Don't eat it. I mean, there's ways to prepare it, but
And if I could say, if when you're planting, like try not to dig up the nice ones, just like go for the grass.
yeah.
Like
so
if
we're
there's a
just
clump
going-
of grass, go and dig in
We're
it.
going for the grass. So in a lot of these, there's going to be, this is exactly where I was this morning when it went wham. Fortunately, I have a large shovel here. So what we basically want to do is, since Dennis and a lot of landowners that I'm working with don't want to spray, we're using organic methods. So for the elderberries to start, we don't need a super huge hole. We just need to knock back this grass. So what you can do, take the grass, sort of flip it over on itself. If you got some roots and stuff, you can toss them aside.
You could even use, like once you toss the roots and the grass to the side, when you're done with the hole, you could put them over the hole, over the dirt, to kind of give it a little...
And now we have to landscape too.
No, that's to keep it moist. That's mulch. We do that in permaculture.
All right. So this is about how you want it. I lost a lot of soil here. And then
That's Sherry's head.
with these elderberries, since we flipped the roots on top of themselves, hopefully the grass won't be that big of a problem now.
The grassroots are now exposed and
Yeah,
they'll
so-
die.
Yeah, that's right.
So they'll form mulch. The dead dying grass around, as he was saying, is moisture and mulch around. But she flipped the grassroots on top of them.
Yeah,
So they can't keep
the
on
main
growing.
competition is going to be the grass here. So,
And the cranberry. And the
and
nettles.
yeah,
But elderberry lives well with all those.
yeah.
Yeah.
And once it gets going,
It's a fast grower too, so they'll grow above that.
deer love them, unfortunately.
Oh.
Young elderberries. So keep an eye out if you can.
Hmm.
And you might have to replace. The other thing good about everything on your list, we've just started working with climate change as a factor, and all of those on that list are things for this region, climate change favored, meaning keep them, do them. They might make it.
Tiny cute little thing.
Now you want to bang on your head with a shovel. That's what that happens. These two.
So Dennis has some composted cow manure. Once you flip that over, you
Yeah.
can make a little slit,
The
and
earth.
you can see Not as well on the elderberries, but other species, from above the roots, it sort of gets narrower. That's called the root flare. So you want to make sure the roots and then the root flare are all planted. So I would go level with the ground about there.
Can you, anybody want to root play? So it'd be kind of bulge right there, right
Yeah.
over the roots.
So you plant way up here?
No?
We always plant right about there, right
Yeah,
below the root flare.
I plant above the root flare.
Really? They,
Yeah.
Wait, so where do we plant it to?
well,
There,
We're
right?
deciding right now.
So,
Okay.
Anybody else have input on that?
yeah, we want to have the
Actually,
root
good.
flare under the ground.
Some of them have pretty minuscule flares, so color change. You want to use color change as a way to direct people how high to plant? Andrew, right quick, like, here's a skinny.
I mean, that doesn't.
I love it.
So I would plant to about like there.
Okay, all right, first go to notch.
Yeah. I lost a lot of the soil here from that root chunk I got rid of, so it's a little bit lower, but Dennis is going to fill this in with some composted cow manure.
I think it'd be nice to have a divot too, to collect
Yeah.
any water.
And then right after you plant it, we have these tubes and stakes. And there's a top and a bottom to this. It's not really that big of a deal, but see, it's like flared a little bit at the top. You want to get the spacing right on this. So you put it right over the middle of the plant. And then you put the stake on the outside here. There's a bunch of hammers and stake drivers. Or you can just push it most of the way in. The soil's like butter here in the buffer. And then there's these zip ties, which are reversible, so if you make a mistake, there's a little button there, you can open it back up. And I always like to make sure it looks pretty and perpendicular with the ground. And then you kiss it.
Gotta kiss it.
Gotta kiss it. And that's that.
Day one Tree Fest is over. Oh, excuse me. That was a burp. Free coffee and water provided by Inglebean. All those trees, I'm not counting them now. But look, every tube represents a tree or a shrub. Or mostly trees. So all those trees. Tree Fest 1, a success. Even got in some hillbilly golfing.
I told you!
Hit the truck. Look at that dent.
No, not that one. This one. No, this is it. That's it. I saw it hit.
Oh, X marks the spot.
There goes the resale value.
Oops. Oh boy. Blue book it.
ABB.
The one clean spot of the truck that doesn't have a dent.
I've owned this truck. I've owned
Man, lucky I didn't hit that.
I've owned this truck for 18 years.
18
right?
years.
And I've
Never-
never put a dent in it in my life. My wife did this one. Bruce did this one. Today, Dennis did this one right here. What do you think, folks?
Oh, that's
The golf
great.
ball?
Wow.
Wow.
How the heck did I make such an error there? We have a lot more to plant tomorrow. Look at this stack. Where is it? We got a lot of things. How many? Look at that. We still have all those trees. Red buds, persimmons, all kind of trees still to plant. So stick and tuned. Tomorrow you'll see you. I can't stop it. Woo! Day 2. Tree Fest is still happening, folks. We kind of stopped at the bend over there where the cave is. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a 4-wheeler somewhere in there. There's Nickel. Yo, Nickelback. She said hi. Eddie Murphy's chasing. There was just a big, what is it, Murphy? A big off spray or something. It was perched up there and it went flew away. My first time coming this far into the depth, there was, if you can see where she is, there was a bunch over there, and I thought that was the end of it. I saw a couple over here, but look over there. Holy cow, this whole area right here is tree festing. We got some over on the other side too. We have to figure out how to get there. But tree fest day 2, nice and sunny out. We're supposed to be getting some rain tomorrow. Maybe I'll show you the soil. Look at that soil, nice and beautiful. Beautiful dirt. Some spots are very clayey. But the more plants you put in there, the more it'll break it up and add different nutrients and change the composition of the soil. Have you heard it before? My hair's not even, man. You gotta tell me in the comments that my hair's messed up so I could comb it. Bunch of ferns, this whole field right here. I think they're called brown fern or something, but they're native. Andrea didn't want to plant anything over here because it is a native plant, and there's a lot of them. There's a lot of wildflowers on that. What do we got over here? Persimmons. We got a lot of redbud. That's another persimmons. Sycamore. Bucketmore. Look at that, folks. You get free buckets at Tree Fest. Come check it out. Come get a free bucket. That says elderberry. We don't have any more elderberry. Another elderberry. River birch right there. Sycamore. Tubular poplar or something. Sycamore. Is that a tick? I can't tell. There's a cow. I don't know what that is. So, a lot of good stuff over here. This is a very beautiful spot on the property. Look at that thing. Some kind of wild cabbage. Something there. Look how beautiful it is. That's the island. I call that Manhattan. You notice in the shape of Manhattan. Are we recording it? Some kind of poop. There's a big poop. Sticks like this that break off and they go into the creek. Like, you're not supposed to do that, but if they were to break off into the creek, it's a good thing. Because see across the street there, it's kind of congesting, and it'll hold the water, stop the water. Like, see where all that jibbity jabber is? That's stopping the water from plowing into the dirt. Like, see, it's plowing into the dirt over there. It's going underneath the jibber jabber. So things like trees and stuff like that help. Wow. We got a lot of rain. See how it actually comes around and it circles in there. Erosion, folks. Cans in the creek. But nothing really over here except for high grasses, which is good. So look at that. Oh, look, the sycamore right there. Look at all that erosion. When I first moved here, it was not underneath the fence like that. But we got a lot of water rushing here. So Tree Fest Day 2 is on. Got stuff right here, all around in here. You can see that water floods this very low spot, so floods easily. Don't touch this fence, it's electric. Boogie woogie woogie woogie. What else do I have to say? That's cow. Is that it? I don't know if that's it. Anyway, so that's pretty much it, folks. We're gonna keep planting. I got a lot of holes to dig. I'm doing holes since I have bad knees. I can't bend over. I mean, bad knees, you would probably say, Dennis, you shouldn't be digging holes either, but who's gonna do it? That's the question. Think about it. Get back to me. I like this hat better for the videos. Hello. All right, so here we go. Nickel. I think that's where we got nickel in the back. Nickelback. And there's Deb Klein. Thank you, Deb Klein.
That sounds so much worse.
What?
Nickel in the back.
Nickel in the back. You're in the background.
Oh.
You see, Nickel's in the back. We were wondering where I keep calling her Nickelback, and we don't know why. So here's the one plant that I did plant. Oh, I'm standing in the shadow. Lighting department, get on this. So there's one plant. It's a river birch. Again, like I said, you put the river birch next to the river. It's a creek, but they don't make creek birches. So put a little of this on there. We're going to put some manure later. We're going to put the stakes on there. You saw how the stakes go. I like a medium rare. This is, we think it's an elderberry. This is thistle. If you see it, don't touch it because it itches. See, like this, watch. Oh, that's not the wood. That is the one. See, it's just like a little electrifies. It's not that bad. This is elderberry. See, she took a big cutting. See that big thumb chunk right there? And then look, it's growing. So, a lot of food out here. Do we have persimmons?
Yes.
Persimmons?
Oak.
Oak? Oak is not edible. Persimmons is, I think. Red bud is not, but it's red and it's got a lot of bud. So, that's pretty much it. We're gonna give a calculation total. Sorry I have my shirt off, but it's hot out and I'm doing a little bit of work. Nicole's doing most of the work. 99% of the planting today. There you go, from there. It's hard to point now with my crooked finger. Tickle, tickle, tickle. All right, back to work. Crocodile Dundee here. Nicole is counting all the trees. Look at this. So we are, I don't know if you can see where we are. That's where the cave is. That's the other cave over there. And then here along the creek, look at all those trees. There's a lot. They're all zip tied except for this one. Whew! I should have filmed it once she got the count.
I think 35, and then there's 74 over there.
35 here, 74 over there. Whoever could come up with the right number first wins a prize. And in the comments, remind me that I said that. Because I'll forget. Like my hat? That's so cool. It's glimmering in the sunlight. Oh, it's so cool. Anyway. Yeehaw! Well, I almost fell. So that's that. I'm gonna take my hat off. My hat. We are up here. Teddy's over there somewhere. We are at the edge of that's the fence line for Brian's. Is all Brian's. My property, the border line is where that, kind of like where the brush is. Going down, all those trees are mine, you see. Actually, a couple of them, maybe like 4 of them are his. And that vector, Hector. No, that vector, Hector. And then down, it's hard to see. See the poles? No, somewhere down there. That's where we planted the trees. We're trying to save this creek. There's, see that right there? My hand's going. That is a little waterway that goes into that. This is Fiddler Creek that comes down. And then it all goes into Fiddler Creek down to Pine Creek. So we were doing all the tree planting there. Nickelback, what do we got? We have 117 trees so far. We still have a bucket of extra trees. That's right, I got comfrey in my pocket. There's a dingo.
Dingo ate my bubble.
We have redbud, elderberry, pawpaw, persimmons, sycamore, river birch. What else? White oak. What else? I don't remember either. I'm picking stuff out of my beard. I will edit and I will say them ready, right? This is what I'll do. This is what we have. Only forgot the sugar maple and the tulip poplar. Sorry about the lawnmower, folks. Hope you're enjoying the video. There's Helen. Over now. So yeah, that's the tree list. 117 is the look at it with the hat. Is the recorded amount so far, and we have a bucket more of trees. So Tree Fest is still on, people. If you come to day 4, it's going to be you shoveling poop. Eddie likes to shovel poop. He likes to roll around and poop. There's probably some kind of varmint poop or something right there that he found. That's what he does to get ticks off of him. That's not true. Yeah, we got to do some more people. Look, people right there. Hello, people. See? People drive by from all over the country just to see a glimpse of Dennis Allen City Boy Homesteader. That's probably not true. They probably thought I was crazy. It's probably true. We got to shovel poop on there. We have to plant comfrey. That's comfrey in my pocket. We're going to dig up some roots. Go plant them around companion plants. I'm going to have a lot of other things planted in there, like garlic. I think that's all I have to say. I guess this is going to be it for Tree Fest. This is the end of the Tree Fest video. It's over. It's like a 4-part series. There's a dog. He's gonna probably vomit on camera. Johnny Cat's up there with Monkey Girl, and that's it, people. So, CA Nickelback. Bye bye, y'alls. Oh, it didn't zoom in. Alright, so here we are at the beginning, kind of at the beginning of my property. See all the little tubes down there, those circles? Those are all the tree planting tubes. I'm going from kind of where the bridge is. That's the corner of my property, going up creek, going to O'Brien. So those are all trees. Bang, 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 bang. There's the big pile of poop. Those are more stakes and tubes that need to go in. We still have maybe like 20 trees left. Total 107 so far. Look at the tubes. It's kind of cool. You could see directly in the tubes. It kind of looks like little holes in the ground, but it's actually just the tubes. 107 planted trees so far. We kind of stopped here. This is already, there's a lot of trees growing there. To the left, you could see that there is some... There's the old foundation. See the pillars, kind of like the left center. Got to go up above the trees. It's amazing how high I have to go to clear these trees. These trees are huge, some of them. So you can't really see them when you look at it. I still have to go up another level just to get up some more trees. I think the big ones like that got into the bottom left. Now to the left is the poplar one that grows really fast and big. The cave we found is kind of like to the left where the creek, it makes a right all the way to the left. You see like there's a board there. That's where that creek was. Yeah, kind of makes sense. You know, we're rushing through there. Keep going over some more trees. At this point, I'm kind of flying blind, so I kind of get a little high because I can't see the drone. It's amazing. So to the right, that is still cow pasture. I think some of it's mine, some of it's Brian's. But you could see, like, going from the cow pasture to the right to the creek, you could see there's a fence there now. But before, probably the cows went right up to the creek and just, you know, that's why there's not much growing there now. Same thing. Whoa, where are we going there, cameraman? There's Menno's old farm. Those are all the Stone Meadow Farm cows. So you could see where the fence is. The cows don't eat that part. You know, there's a lot of brown in there, but that's because things live and die. The cows just eat it all. Top of the screen in the center, that's where we planted the other day, or actually yesterday, which you saw. That was the end of the video. This was today. Today was another day. I got to get permits and stuff, yada, yada, yada. Luckily, I didn't have to get permits for all these trees. So right below us right now is where we were planting in Tree Fest Day 2. I'm going to flip the drone around here, so pardon the weird shot. Ready? 3, 2, 1, cha-chang! So now we're facing Brian's farm is behind me now, and now we're going to go back. We're going down creek. This is kind of the trip that I took that I almost died. This was all flooded. All this area is flood zone. These trees actually do very well. As you saw in the video, the elderberries are still living from when Andrea planted them last year, and there was a whole lot of rain and flooding. So top of the screen in the center, you see all those stakes. Those are also a bunch of tubes. Right below that, bottom of the screen center is where all that fern was, where we didn't want to disturb it. To the left, we have to get still some trees on that bank. That's all mine too. For some reason, my property line follows the creek even up, where on both sides of the creek is not my property, but the creek is mine, so I like that. Flying over, you could see center screen right there, that board. We put that board over the cave entrance there. I think it has to get lower, much lower. Oh, look at the guy. Upper screen, see him like lounging out. It's a big stick. Kind of looks like a guy with his arms spread open, lying in the creek. Would be a giant. That's pretty big. Making around. So here we come up again to where the parking lot is on the right. See the 3 pillars? That's my ancient burial ground, or cement crush rockers from back in the day. All that to the right is the quarry parking lot, which I just kind of made it flat to make it, you know, parkingable. There's me down there lower screen, little green shirt. I think I wave. That whole area right there is all planted trees. Minivan, the new road going in, the shipping. I mean the the trailer up there has to go in out of there. It's way too close to the creek. It's a floodplain. We don't want anything. You know, if a flood happens, we don't want that washing down the creek. This is where Fiddler meets Pine Creek. You could see they're different colors. Pine Creek is I don't know, cleaner, I guess, because it's not really coming upstream from all the cow poop. So to your left is Pine Creek going up, and then it makes another left, but most of the water is coming from up that mountain that you see in the background there. That's all Bald Eagle State Park. Pine Creek, straight ahead is the cave, so that's where the water is coming from, that area, the Woodward Cave, not my cave. To left. So that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna do some quick flying right now. I have a podcast coming out the same day. It's a podcast about this tree fest and tree plantings and my 2 cents. You get to dive deeper into my podcast. So thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. Please share my videos, all that fun stuff. Love you guys. Dennis Allen out. Bye-bye.